just announced that the city will no longer issue vouchers to migrants to pay for food, ending a controversial program that had repeatedly come under attack by conservatives and others.
This pilot program in New York City, drenched in both humanity and controversy, distributed debit cards to migrant families staying in city-funded hotels and allowing them to buy their own food. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger following the breaking news for us. Josh?
Bill, it's a program that, as you say, generated plenty of controversy, but now its absence may raise even more questions. The so-called Immediate Response Cards pilot program was designed to help feed migrant families who'd found themselves in New York with no way to afford food. The one-year contract provided what the city described as culturally relevant food to 2,600 migrant families, allowing them to basically buy what they wanted. A family of four with two kids under 5 got about $350 per week to cover food in a program the city said would actually...
Pause. Welcome on into another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. In today's topic, we will be discussing Eric Adams and the migrant cards, debit cards, which I think is well overdue, but I think that it does have its side effects, and that's what we're going to talk about on today's show. We're also going to do a reaction video to Charleston White on the post-election aftermath. Smash that like button, tell a friend and tell a friend. This is the beginning, this is not the end. Let's get started.
To migrants to pay for food, ending a controversial program that had repeatedly come under attack by conservatives and others.
This pilot program in New York City, drenched in both humanity and controversy, distributed debit cards to migrant families staying in city-funded hotels and allowing them to buy their own food. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger following the breaking news for us. Josh?
Bill, it's a program that, as you say, generated plenty of controversy, but now its absence may raise even more questions. The so-called Immediate Response Cards pilot program was designed to help feed migrant families who'd found themselves in New York with no way to afford food. The one-year contract provided what the city described as culturally relevant food to 2,600 migrant families, allowing them to basically buy what they wanted. A family of four with two kids under 5 got about $350 per week to cover food in a program the city said would actually save taxpayers millions a year. It also reduced...
Now, I don't agree with that statement, but one thing I can say is this, right? And this is what I don't like. Like I've been said on my channel, I think they're going to use those migrants to build because they're undereducated or they're not educated at all. They're miseducated, misled. So they're going to try to finesse these migrants. Now that they already here, they're going to get them low bottom jobs, which then moves and make the actual job market highly competitive, right? But welcome to America. But how can you give someone money? Give someone free way of doing things and expect them not to have some form of or have a negative side effect. I think the crime rates will skyrocket. I don't think that this is a good outlook. This is why. Imagine if you, say for instance, you're on the streets or whatever like that, and someone get hooked on your product. I hate to make this an example, but we're just having a healthy discussion. And then you take that product away from them, and or someone is addicted to a certain behavior, right? And then you just snatch the cord. You take that away from them. What reaction are you think you're going to get? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that you're going to get a positive reaction. Put a 2 in the chat if you believe that you will get a negative reaction. Put a 3 in the chat if you don't believe that we're going to get a reaction at all. Leave your thoughts down below. Now, I think that it's going to be a negative reaction because you can't have someone hooked on something, even hooked on free money, right? Free way of living, helping them out. And then you just automatically cut it. Now, we understand why he's cutting it. Is it because Trump had just got elected to be president? That may be one of the reasons why he has to get his act in order. Also, he's gone through his own litigations and allegations as well. So I just begin to think, Eric, I don't believe in coincidences, but right after a sudden, you just cut these programs out. Let me know why. Why do y'all think? Speculate for a second. We're not accusing him of anything, but speculate for a second. Why do you think that they cut this out? Is it because Trump got elected? Is it because he felt some type of way of maybe they giving too much money to the migrants, and or is it a track record? Was he doing something illegal with it? Meaning that, I think about it like this. What if, hypothetically speaking, that they overran the numbers that of migrants that did come in, and the extra cars that they have, who did that money go to then? Just food for thought. We're not saying that he did these things. I just want people to think about the different ways that the government decides to use your taxpaying dollars, right, to fund their pockets, allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. I think that the crime rate in New York is going to skyrocket because the vulture program, it helped them out. Yes. It took money away from the actual citizens of the United States. Yes. But to whom did it benefit the most? That's what I would like to know. To whom did it benefit the most? Let's continue.
There's food waste. You may remember the food the city had been providing in migrant shelters was seen as not culturally sensitive to the needs of some migrant groups, and it ended up just going to waste. For more than a year, the city was groaning under the weight of more than 200,000 asylum seekers. Officials say the migrant population has actually reduced lately. In fact, a massive shelter on Roosevelt Island is in the process of closing. In the meantime, Mayor Adams spoke on the phone yesterday with President-elect Donald Trump, who had vowed during his campaign to mass deport migrants. Aside from congratulating him on his win, though, Adams today would not say what they discussed.
What do you guys think that they discussed? I'm sure that Trump probably got him in line and said, you got to end that program. I'm about to become president. You may want to end it as soon as possible, because if you don't end it as soon as possible, we're climbing right up the tree. Now, let's go on to another slide. And this one right here, we're going to react to the Charleston White. Let me know if you guys can see the screen. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see the screen. Put a 2 in the chat if you cannot see the screen on your end. I want to make sure that we all are on the same page. And of course, I got to give credit when credit's due. This is a Say Cheese interview, but I'm going to leave all the sourcing in the chat. I'm going to leave all the sourcing in the chat and or in my description. Let's go. Charleston, you have the floor.
The worst entertainers to talk to us. They would have got the lowest vibration of our black.
Was you nervous yesterday?
Man, nervous in the motherfucker. Yeah, I was nervous in the motherfucker because I in my mind, if a woman ever become president, the world coming to an end. Immediately, God is coming back.
That part.
So, yeah, I know we got a little bit more time to get it right.
What was your biggest takeaway from this election?
The biggest takeaway from this election is that the Democratic Party think black folks are stupid because they went and got the worst entertainers to talk to us.
I agree.
They went and got the lowest vibration of our black women to come talk to us. They didn't get no upstanding sisters to talk to us, from Cardi B, Kelly Rowland. Homie, they didn't go get nobody. They would have got all entertainers who shake their ass and pop. So it showed me that our black entertainers are puppets, and not only they puppets, nigga, they lapdog, they bootlickers, and they hypocritical. Because the police shooters, wrongful convictions, women being abused. What about the sister that got killed in Mexico by her friend? Yeah. Homie, they never speak out on nothing until the politicians go get them during the presidential election. Why don't they ever come out during the local election? We don't even know what Beyonce sound like if she ain't singing. So they don't never talk to us other than that. Cardi B go from having sex with a pregnant baby, having sex married, to trying to tell us who to vote for.
I agree with that. I must agree with Charleston on this one, right? Because at the end of the day, I look like they think that we're dumb. They think that we're idiots. They think that we're stupid. They think that we don't recognize patterns. And most don't. Most don't. Most still stuck in the way. They're still stuck in their programming, right? But that's changing at a rapid rate. I knew it was BS when I seen Megan Thee Stallion on stage twerking and doing this and doing that. I said, what? What type of entertainment is this? You might as well go to the strip club for all of that. You was this close of taking it off. You just might as well go all the way. And you didn't even match or fit the ambiance of what was going on. It's like you going to a upper echelon club that you can't wear tennis shoes, and she decided to wear tennis shoes and say, you know what, I'm fine. I don't have to abide by the dress code. No, ma'am, it's the reason why crime rate is down and people generally have a better time. The class of people that's there, 9 times out of 10, is where you want to be at. So at the same time, I agree with Charleston on this one. There's no way in Jose that they had to summon all the celebrities from Beyonce to Taylor Swift. I'm talking about I seen the sellouts of the sellouts of the sellouts. I seen all the sellouts in the world. I said, oh, they basically showed their hand. Who's with it and who's not. Look at Charlemagne the God. Now he's saying, oh, well, you know what? Trump is a better president. But just about a week ago, I guess they did endorse you, and you said that she may have been the best. Now, we're not saying that Trump is the best person in the world. I'm never agreeing with that way of thinking, right? I'll vote for myself, all I care, right? But what the American need right now, you don't need a woman in that position. It's no way. It's no way. How can she conquer the men that's across the world? She can barely conquer a speech and or answer a question. And then you go, and this is the most, to me, this is the part that I just don't like, and I never did like, right? How are you going to offer us marijuana just to keep us quiet, and or a little $20,000 or on helping with business funding or anything along that nature? I find that to be rude and disrespectful. Ma'am, is that the only thing we can do, ma'am? Madam, is that the only thing that we can do? I don't believe so. So don't put us in a box, because I was taught the best way how to live this life is to think outside the box. Don't ever let them put you in a box. Not even when you die, you ain't supposed to be in a box. That's a whole nother conversation. But let's continue. Charleston, you have the floor.
Come on, homie. So it showed me that, homie, we cannot trust our black entertainers, homie. They lapdogs, bootlickers, and they don't have no independent thought of their own. Because I'm saying, homie, why don't they ever speak to us? They don't go on social media until So Plies, DL Hughley, all of them, homie, they can't be for us because they don't talk to us, they talk at us. Mm-hmm. Soon as the politicians tell us to go vote, here they come. And these are the same people who were with Puffy during his vote or die. Remember Puffy? These are the same people that used Puffy for the vote or die. These are the same people who attend Puffy parties. So I'm saying, homie, the biggest takeaway I'll take away from this, homie, is that black people are we're at the bottom of the totem pole. Mm-hmm. We're the lowest, and they don't respect our minds. They honor our culture, but they don't respect it because our culture is detrimental. They honor it because it's a detriment to us.
I agree with that. And not only that, they honor it, but they also exploit it. They use it for their benefit, not for our benefit. Why do you think no laws have been passed for black people? Absolutely not even one. I haven't seen one yet. When the Asians came in, they made the Asian law. When the LGBTQ element of P people came in, they made those laws to protect them. I've not seen one law yet, and that's a big problem. Not even the Black Lives Matter had a dent with anything. So it's like, and that was led by a whole nother that was actually led by LGBTQ person benefiting on the backs of us once again. But that's a whole nother conversation. Let's continue.
They don't respect our minds. They know we miseducated. They know we uninformed, and they know we ill-informed. Mm-hmm. And most of us are unintelligent, almost even grasp. Right. The average person who was coming to tell you to go vote didn't explain the 3 branches of government. So they telling you go vote, but they still forget to tell you that there's an electoral college vote. So they push.
That's what I tell people, right? You really thought that your vote really counted. You know, how when they have something called electoral votes, meaning that these are the people or electoral candidates. You don't ever see these people. They the one that elect these things. Now if you're voting on a state level, now that's beneficial to you. But then where's the laws that back that up? How beneficial is it? So I definitely agree with Charleston on this one. Smash that like button.
Pushing the popular vote. Come on, man. And we don't even know the party issues. So the biggest mistake that they made is they stayed talking about abortion. And abortion was only 12% of the concern of American people. Man, come on now. But they do that because.
And then abortion also, what they did was with the abortion topic, they used the abortion as if they're just catering to females. What about the males? That's why mostly males vote for the opposite side, because you just catering to one demographic. It's male and female. And last time I checked, that's a self-inflicted wound. I hate to say it, but if a woman would keep their legs closed, then you don't have to worry about things. It's called accountability, but we don't have that in this world today. But let's continue.
The biggest concern. What was the biggest concern?
The biggest concern was the border.
Facts.
The biggest concern was the border, because all the people who's coming over here taking the black job that the black people used to have.
And another big concern that I must say, no Diddy, is the economy, inflation, energy prices, migrants, of course, safety. We had a lot of concerns. Censorship. We had a lot of concerns. But let's continue.
Yeah. Trump said that, but they tried to make him sound racist. That was the biggest concern. We can't get jobs, homie. We getting jobs. People getting jobs that can't even speak English. How did they fill out the application? Those are our jobs. Those are our kids' summer jobs. Those McDonald's, those tacos, those are our kids' summer jobs.
Yep.
So that was the biggest problem, homie. So now this was a very sad election for black people. And it showed the world, homie, that we're puppets, and homie, we easy to be played upon.
I think the biggest demographic of people who are mad right now on social media are black women. They're really mad right now.
But most of these black women, most black women who voted for Kamala Harris got 2 or more baby daddies by 2 or more different. Most of the women who voted for Kamala Harris don't have a husband or a man who they follow. They got a man they got a man who they suck, but they're not following this man because that man they follow is a weak man.
I must agree with that. I couldn't vote for a woman to be president if my life was on it, because I understand that mess up the whole hierarchy as far as man, woman, was God, man, woman, and kids. Or if you don't believe in that hierarchy, you just say God, man, woman, and kids, right? That's how it's supposed to be. So imagine her running the White House. What sense does that make? I've never known a woman to be able to run anything but her mouth, and or you put her in a leading position and watch what happens. Not saying that they can't do what they do and they're not good at what they're doing, but I would much rather a man in that position, because when it comes time for those, I call it emotional intelligence, by far, a woman do not possess that. They won't do the right thing or the best thing at the moment. They may serve them, it may not serve you. So mostly weak men, they will vote for Kamala. Weak men. A strong man, generally speaking, either they're going to be independent and they're going to vote for themselves, or they're going to vote for Trump. It's either one or the other. But it's still a man in that situation, because we're responsible for mostly the daily activities that make civilization work. From the energy mills to the picking up the trash, to just safety, to the army, the day-to-day living, everything. So it's no way that you can just change that nuance. And I think the world, some of them wanted disorder. And most of the people are mad about that. They mad. I'm looking at them like, y'all really believe. Y'all so delusional. Why would you believe that a woman could be president? When America is the only place that even allow that idea to even exist. You go travel the world, that will never happen. Most of the places in the world, women can't even speak. It's only here. It is only here. So I said, I see what they're doing. They're targeting the people here that mind is landlocked. They don't think outside the box. They're not independent thinkers. They got to be told what to do. And in fact, they like telling you what to do. They don't even follow their own directions. They can't even take their own directions. But let's continue. And I left a link down below. This is 24 hours credit monitoring service. And right here, this is Identity IQ. Hit that link down below. I'll go check on your credit, make sure everything is straight, monitor it. 24 hours, you don't have to worry about it. To me, it's better than Experian because you don't have to worry about Experian. It might take 30 days for you to pick up on something. Every day they send you a report. So I like Identity IQ. Every day they send you a report. And of course, the link is a discounted link. So sign up on my behalf. That's how you support my channel. Let's go.
So now, there's nowhere in the world my woman not gonna vote what I vote for.
Big fact.
Because I'm the head. And she trusts my ideology. She trusts my belief system. But black people don't have a belief system. They believe anything that can be made true to them.
Mm-hmm. Well said.
It's a lot of blocking people and arguments going on right now. People can't voice their opinion on political issues and they'll get blocked. They'll get banned. And these are just like the angry people I'm talking about is like
just gonna say the emotional angry black woman and angry black man. They're the only ones online displaying anger behind this election. They're the only one. I've been on every social media platform. I hadn't seen a white person yet vote who displaying this level of anger and frustration, except the black people. That's why I say we the weakest, we the dumbest. We are the most unintelligent people on the face of this earth, and everybody know it. Everybody know it on. Everybody know it on.
Who won Texas last night?
Man, Texas went red. Ted Cruz won. They thought that our red guy was gonna win. Only talking about your 12-year-old daughter gets. She's not gonna come on. They using fear tactics.
Right.
If your 12-year-old daughter get raped, she won't be out. Well, chances are she get molested first. They don't talk about no other issues. They don't bring no other issues of concern to us until it's time to try to trick us and shame us into voting for who they want us to vote for.
Facts.
And not only that, they went and got all the women. They went and got the hoes of the culture. They went and got the whole spirited, the bitches, the hoes and the bitches. They didn't get the ladies and the women. They didn't get no upstanding woman, and other than Michelle Obama speaking to them. They didn't go get no ups. They went and got entertainment who talk about they show they who shake their ass. They didn't get no upstanding woman of integrity and dignity to come talk to black women. But the reason why they want us to be mad about abortion, because nobody in this country abort more babies than the black woman. Up until 1979.
I've been telling people that, and I give y'all the stats. The stat goes as if it's 1.2 billion babies that have been aborted by women. Their choice. Now, we're not talking about the 1% that get raped. We're talking about the 99%, because a lot of them will argue, well, what if they got raped in XYZ or the R word, and sympathy goes out to that. But we're talking about the majority. 99.9% of people who commit that act, they do it on their own terms, meaning that maybe they can't keep their legs closed. So, and that maybe, obviously, that's the case. Obviously, that's the big case. So, watch out. But let's continue.
Almost every day in this country, it was 1,600 black babies killed by way of abortion. 1,600 a day. Nobody aborts more babies than the black woman. Nobody have more babies out of wedlock than the black woman.
Facts.
With the contaminated.
Facts.
I know they're going to be mad at me. Oh, but man, I got to tell the truth. That's why they got 2 or more baby daddies by 2 or more different. And they asking a woman who don't have no children. They want us to believe a woman who can't produce children or don't have children is loving and nurturing and caring.
No way.
She ain't got a mother spirit, so how can she care for us? She don't even have a mother spirit, homie. And talking abortion. Maybe she done had some abortion. So now, man, I was praying hard, and I don't pray that much. Man, I was praying, come on, God. Just like when I was in jail, I was laying in bed saying, man, come on, God. You gonna let a woman rule? Man, a woman really shouldn't have no input in nothing but where you put your dick. That's all input. Where to put it, baby? In your mouth, in your ass, But you should have no input on what's the country commander in chief. You ain't got no input for where a nigga need to put it.
Facts.
You think other world leaders would have lost respect for America if she would have become president?
Yeah, we would have been attacked. We would have been undermined all the way by other world leaders. Nobody respects a woman trying to run nothing. That's why don't nobody respect. That's why Great Britain lost their respect. But one thing about that woman over there in Great Britain, she didn't speak.
Facts.
She was just seen. She was never heard. But she also had a king. These women around her, they ain't got.
I must agree with Charleston on that one. Smash that like button if you agree. What y'all think a woman's role should be? Should it be to lead the family, which to me is going to be led to destruction? Or should be a follower, like it said in the biblical term? You know, that's why the Bible is good. I don't read it for religious purposes, but I read it for what it actually is, right? It's one of the great books. It got some great principles in it, right? Last time I checked, it was Adam and Eve. Eve ate the apple, not Adam. And at least Eve brought the apple to Adam. That's just the analogy. Basically saying that they don't listen. That's basically what it's saying. They don't listen. So how could you direct a person that never listens? How can you allow someone to direct you that don't even listen? She can't even comprehend the question right. It's based on how she feels rather than what it is. That's a never-ending saga. That's a never-ending story. Smash that like button. Hit that link down below. Credit monitoring service, Identity IQ. Hit that link down below. Let's go. Charleston, you have the floor. Charleston, you have the floor.
You got no king, you got no prince. They got thugs, gangsters, and gays. I keep telling y'all that.
Facts.
They can't even pick the right baby daddy. I think we supposed to pick the right president based off them. They can't even pick the right have a baby by. Most of them can't even keep a man. We got so much input in a political election. Get up.
Facts.
Get lay on your back. Get in the kitchen and clean up. The bad man, I got mad at just even think about a woman running this great country that the white man fought so hard to have control over. This is the white man's country, Sean. They'll put Jose in there before they let Shirley get up there. Because after a woman, here come a gay man. And we have a gay president, it's over with. So they would rather put Jose and another black man in there before they let a woman run it. Because if nothing else, they can run that black man. It's hard to run that woman.
How do you feel about the police immunity?
Oh, well, here's the thing about the police immunity. It's not that they get immunity for you. They get immunity for losing their benefits. They get immunity to protect their jobs. Because a lot of good police officers are doing their job, are losing their job for doing their job, right? They're losing their job for doing their job. So it's giving the immunity for the good police officers that's out being good cops. Nobody likes a bad cop, especially good cops. So they want us to believe that the police is just waking up. Nobody's killing more black people than the hood. Nobody's killing more black men than other black men. But I want to say it again. They give the killer immunity. Look how much immunity Woody got. They love killers. The black community gives immunity to the killers when they say no snitching. Look at all the people saying free dirt. Free dirt. They give them immunity. So why not at least give the police immunity? At least they do protect the community. These guys and these rappers don't protect the community. They cause more harm and more destruction than anybody known to us, but we still clap for them. Woody is a documented killer. Look how much love he get. Why we don't love the police like that, huh? And I don't recall the police killing now nigga with a work uniform. The police ain't shot one nigga in a business suit with a shirt tail tucked in, not one. Not one. So I believe the police need full immunity, y'all, because so much hate and disdain is in the black community as they ride through our community trying to protect our mother, our women, and our children. And we're against them just for being police. The police is not waking up while we're putting their jobs on the line just to kill those niggas. We doing it for them, so they don't need no help.
Well, it's a million people online right now asking, why would you vote for a racist? Trump is racist. Why would us black people vote for somebody who clearly doesn't like black people?
Everybody racist.
What you mean he don't like black people?
The way I say it is everybody racist.
I was born in that.
Black people like black people. White people like white people. Know what? Just you got to know where you at. So if that's the only thing you can say about the man, like you got to come a little stronger. You got to, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, you may not like everything he do. Like I say, I don't like everything that the man do, but most of the things make sense for the type times we're on right now. For example, everyone distracted by all these headlines. Check your portfolio. You see what Bitcoin doing? You see what the stock market is doing? Do you understand what's going on in this world? Right? You can actually play this, and actually it could be 10 times beneficial to you. It can be super lucrative. Let me repeat, this can be highly lucrative. You put yourself in the right spot, in the right position, you can make a fortune. It's the greatest time to be alive to me, but let's continue.
Hey, I remember he was hanging out with black people. I remember in 2000, he was real cool with the black rappers, 50 Cent, G-Unit, Ja Rule, Snoop Dogg. All these people just with him in the 2000s. Oh, they were standing there.
Y'all got to understand fake news in the media, legacy media, right? They don't want, especially the person that can change stuff, not saying that he's going to do anything for black people, right? Because you got to understand he's still part of the elites, right? But he still can do some things. You know, I can name a couple of things that he did for us, right? As far as the HBCU, he gave a lot of money to the HBCUs, a lot of money. You know, they need all the money that they can get. It's not like it's the Ivy League, which means they don't have the best technology, the best curriculums, the best circumstances, may not be in the best area, the best environment. So that's just one of the things. And this is on paper. You could check what he did on paper, right? This lady that we hypothetically, allegedly supposed to vote for, and people ridicule me. Why you not voting for her? She black, you black. Oh, you on the other side. No. I just got common sense, and I always think on my own. I got common sense. I don't need you to tell me how to think. It's called propaganda. That's programming. You got to run your own program in this world. I'm not going to say I'm not going to listen to what you have to say. I might hear you, but when it comes time for that final decision, it's kind of what I think. It's what I think. And generally it's an educated thought. I'm not going to waste my time on making a decision, especially because I'm well calculated. I'm not going to waste my time making a decision that don't make sense in the end. Some decisions are nonsense, like Kamala. Some decisions, like Trump, make sense. Or the most important thing that really makes sense is voting as an independent. Vote for you. That part. Vote for you. Because heads or tails is still the same coin. Heads or tails is still a coin. Let's continue.
The hotel, Trump Tower, rapping about it. Rick Ross, Diddy. So how he don't like black people? He's known for dating black girls.
That part.
He's known for dating black girls. How can you love and kill me? How can you love these gangsters and these rappers that promote killing us? How can you love them? What Trump don't do, he don't. How you know you're racist? Racism is action. Maybe he's prejudice. We're all prejudice. We're all prejudice.
I like that
word. How
word.
can you love rap music? How can you love Dirk? How can you love King Von and not love Trump? That don't make sense to me. So that's what I mean about only black people are oxymorons.
Facts.
How racist, men, black people are more racist toward black people than anybody.
Black people are hypocrites. I must say that for sure. They gotta be. They do things that don't really benefit them. They want to be followers. They want to go with the crowd. What's going on? They break up the family dynamics and wonder why. They are married to the government. I'm talking about all of them. I need to make a shirt. She's married to the government. They all are married to the government, as if Uncle Sam ain't pimping them, giving you barely nothing. I'm talking about barely nothing, and you wonder why your life going how it's going. They got all the bread, and they giving you crumbs. And they say, go ahead, it's okay. Separate your family and everything will be okay. What? I've never seen it. I said, oh, I see. Y'all got bamboozled in food with the money on. And the money on, when you look at it, ain't real. So what you building? Oh, I know what you're building. You're building your body up. You're not putting in a life insurance for your kids or anything for them to go to the best school or anything. You really don't even know how to do that. So what you really doing with the money? You spending it on yourself, trips there, here, and here. It's like, what? And you wonder why the kids don't have a future. The parents are so misguided, and it's like, what? What sense does that make? You're getting some free money. You're not even investing the money on to get more money. You're spending the money. But yet you want the kids to have a better life. Come on now. Hypocrites. Let's continue.
Everybody in the world.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell said that yesterday.
With a desire, with the intentions, with the purpose, and the goal of hurting other black people like young black males. Nobody. So I just want to say to all them people that say, how can you vote for a racist? Who you packing a gun for, the white man or the black man? Because I got my gun for all these weapons I got on me is for niggas. All this is for Joe. This ain't for no white man. This ain't for no white man. It's for all this is for these handcuffs just to put on when I make a citizen's arrest and call the police on it. All this is I got ninja stars. The throw at a nigga. This ain't for no racist white man because nothing in America. Homie, my biggest threat in America is another black man. It ain't a racist white man. It ain't a racist cop. And that's for every black male.
Facts. I can agree and say that most black people, and it's sad to say, but hey, we're having a healthy discussion. It's just the truth, right? You in your life, put a 1 in the chat if you've been harmed, especially if you're black. If you've been harmed more by your own kind than people being racist. Put a 1 in the chat. Now, we're not saying that we didn't go through those times, right? We're not neglecting that. But we're talking about currently. Your brothers and your sisters that look just like you did more harm to you than ever before. So it's not even the opposite color. It's not that. It can't be. It can't be. We do way more harm to us than they do to us in this current day. And it's supposed to be easier today than it was yesterday. But it seems to me we are so far behind that it's crazy. Family dynamics is falling apart. People don't listen. It's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we could do better at. Miseducation, violence, we're promoting the wrong things. We're promoting the deaf culture instead of the educational culture and the right education at that. Not just any education, right? Something that's impactful that you could add value to your community. We don't have a community. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that black people have a community. Let me tell you, 2 things for certain, 3 things for sure. We do not have a community. Because in order to have a community, you have to have a certain thing. Grocery stores, XYZ. We don't have a community. Hospitals, banks, we don't have it. But yet, we say that we do. Let's continue, Charleston.
You're more likely to be killed by another black male who don't like you. Not that you done something to him. They'll kill you for something you said, not for something you done. White people won't do that. White people are way racist white people. They may be mean, but they're way more kind to you than your own kind.
Yep.
Now prove me wrong.
I knew Trump was going to win. The average Trump supporter is a silent supporter. They don't say anything. Kamala Harris was more of the rah-rah. You had a lot of women who were bashing men, trying to bully men into voting for Kamala.
Big fact.
But I knew Trump was going to it's too many silent people. It's so many celebrities who support Trump that won't say it because they don't want the backlash.
Yeah.
So I knew Trump was going to win.
Well, I was nervous because the same element that pushed Barack Obama into the White House were the same components that they were seeking, right? Gay black males, black women, lesbian women, uneducated, non-college attending voters. So that's what they were seeking. And they were trying to shame black men.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to shame black men for not voting for this black woman.
Facts.
Indian mother, Jamaican father. She's not of us. She's not by us. She's not with us. She's always been against us. When you look at her policies that she was pushing as Attorney General over there, they were trying to make us feel like the Trump is going to do this. He didn't do it when he was president the first time.
That's why I say they use all fair tactics. Oh, well, he's going to shut down the city. He's going to become a king. He's the same thing they did with the COVID situations, the same exact thing. They running a play on you. And it's on you to participate and you not to participate. But, you know, if you a sheep, you get slaughtered. Let's continue.
They act like he hadn't been president. And like Carlos Miller said, how when Trump was president, who ain't never had money, all of a sudden got some money. He made it possible to go scam the PPP loan people. Hey, let them get that money. We'll get it back in tax revenue by them generating the economy. Soon as the Democrats got in office, people started getting arrested for the PPP loan.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the Democrats start getting in office, people start getting arrested for these loans. Trump kind of turned the other way because it's going to be a tax write-off. It's going to be insurance claims y'all can file to get their money back. But let me just say this. I thought this was a democracy. We didn't pick Kamala. Nobody picked Kamala. She was given to us.
Facts.
Biden was forced to drop out of the race, and she was given to us. So nobody picked her. At least Trump went through the political process of being picked and nominated by a party and the people. We didn't nominate her, nor do we pick her. She was given to us.
Facts.
So that was the first red flag. The first red flag.
We're going to get back to this. I wanted to show y'all. We're going to get back to this one in a few. I wanted to also show y'all this right here, right? And this was on X. This was on X. I'm glad that Elon bought X because it allows you to see what's really going on in the world. It isn't fabricated. But pay attention. Can y'all see the screen? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see the screen. Let's get this. Look at the screen. Now, let's zoom in a bit. Let me know if y'all can see it all the way, right? And I don't believe in coincidences, right? But all the states that this lady won, check it out. All the states, Washington, Oregon, California, the blue wall right here, all the way over here. Y'all see the blue wall, right? How in the world is all these states no ID? Meaning that you don't have to have an ID in order to vote. Meaning that these are where most of the migrants are. So you took the migrants from where they at. They came over here just for you to win a vote. That's kind of desperate to me. Now Eric Adams is saying that they're going to cut off the supply. What happens when you cut off the food supply? You cut off the hand that feeds you. Now they want you dead. So this to me is going to create more problems than ever before. I just wanted to show people that. Elon tweeted this earlier, so I just wanted to show people that. Give credit when credit's due. Elon tweeted this earlier. I wanted to show people that. Also, check out my my X platform. Check that out. If you're following me on here, check me out on there, and also check me out on TikTok as well. So, what do y'all think about this? I told y'all, and I've been said before, that these states that don't have any ID policy, that's what they're going to try to do in order to manipulate the election. And look, I guess numbers don't lie, because check it out. These are all states that didn't require you to have an ID. Whoa, that's crazy to me. These are all states that didn't require you to have an ID. Now, let's hit up TikTok real quick, right? And let's look at these ladies going crazy, especially the liberals. Let's look at them going crazy about the election result, not even knowing how things are really set up in this world. Not really knowing how things are set up in this world. They go crazy. I don't see no other race or no other group but us black women going crazy over this, something that you really can't control. Watch this.
I really do not like crying on the internet, but I'm not even about to pretend like this some shit that I'm finna be embarrassed about, bro. Like, I ain't never been so fucking devastated behind an election. And it's just like, when you a black woman surrounded by black men and they say all this shit like, oh, he's not that bad and oh, he just hates everyone, bro. Like, it was my brother homeboy I was talking to the other day, a black man, and I found out that he's a Trump supporter. I'm like, he does not like you. And he was like, oh no, he just don't like everybody. What? So that's a good candidate for you? Someone who just fucking hates everybody?
Misery. Misery in its purest form. Misery in its purest form. Ma'am, you've been struck by identity politics. You think just because they look like you, they for you. They're not. Just because she look like you, she's not even for you. She's a part of the British Royale. She's not for you at all. She's not even part of the 13th bloodline, but she was well off in her life. She's not for you either. So what is it? But let's continue.
Like, what? And I'm fucking crying in my room this morning. My brother gonna come up in here and say, what's wrong with you? Like, he can't think of one possible reason why I would be upset right now, bro. These niggas are so fucking, they live on another planet. And it's because none of this shit affects men. That's why. Men don't give a fuck about nothing.
It doesn't really affect y'all either. The only thing that's affecting y'all is y'all. Come on, man, make it make sense. Let's go to something else. Let's go to something like she's so foul.
My African mom reacts to Trump winning the election.
They put him in prison. They said, oh, that he has taken the state's money. They radical him.
Let's
They mock him left, right, center. Now
he's at the top.
He's at the top.
Wow.
And he's coming out. And you know what? He will change America for good.
You reckon?
The whole nation.
You reckon?
With the help of God. Don't forget, it's God who make him to win.
So what about?
Otherwise, I bet you half of the dozens of Americans, God's people, have voted for this.
Hey guys, I know today's been a very emotional day, so I just wanted to hop on here really quickly and just talk about a few things. First and foremost, let me not be fake with y'all. I'm actually very, very happy about the election outcome. I voted for Trump in 2020, in 2024, and I know that makes many people angry, but that makes many Americans happy too. And the truth is, we all have our reasons for why
we got one. At least we got one that got some common sense. Let's go.
Wanted our candidate to win. Now, people that follow me on here may not share my same background, perspective, or faith. So it's not everything that I know and that I believe that I project on Instagram all the time. But the truth is, there is so much going on that many people just can't understand. And I'm not saying this to belittle anyone. I'm saying this to encourage us because as a people, as a generation, I'm talking about Gen Z, millennials, we've not taken the time to develop spiritually and seek after truth. We've been so caught up in our opinion and not wanting the truth. You know, there's a verse in the
I agree with her.
Viewers and YouTubers, hello world.
Man, you really need a therapist. You need help. Madame, you need help. You're yelling at the top of your lungs, talking about why.
Why? Do you really hate me that bad? I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
It sucks being hated by so many people.
This can't be real. This can't be real.
All I can say is how fucking dare you? How dare you put this man into office for another 4 years, knowing damn well what it means for our country.
Oh, she's demonic. She's demonic.
To all my Black sisters, if you think that Kamala has got something up her sleeve and you think that she is going to win this election, I need you with me because I'm feeling the same thing. Because I know it's too quiet. It's real quiet in the office. It's real quiet. And I think that we know what's going on. I think that we have a feeling what's going on. Right now, in those comments, I need you to let me know what your feelings are.
Oh my
crying on the internet, but I'm not even about to pretend like this some shit that I'm finna be embarrassed about, bro. Like, I ain't never been so fucking devastated behind an election. And it's just like, when you a black woman surrounded by black men and they say all this shit like, oh, he's not that bad and oh, he just hates everyone, bro. Like, it was my brother homeboy I was talking to the other day, a black man.
This is like one of the most unforgettable elections. And I love her. And I don't.
Man, the hell with you, Cardi. You misleading these people from here to north, from here all the way around the world. You're so misleading. You couldn't even do your speech on time. You could even generally say why you like this woman. Come on, Cardi. Your name is Cardi B, for example. It's not even original. It's not even original. So I don't support her message because, like I say, they always gonna put the low vibrational people that really don't best represent us as if they're the main mascot. Y'all not it. Y'all losing. Hollywood is falling. In fact, Hollywood is over with. Diddy the Riddler is in. Once he's in, the whole world is done on the entertainment side, Hollywood side. Hollywood need to be rebuilt. If you ask me, it needs to be rebuilt. Just like the Jews rebuilt it and claimed it, another group need to move in and claim it.
Say I love a lot of people. Y'all know that because I hate everybody.
Whoa.
So this is history, Cardi. I swear to God, my academics. I'm like, I'm sick of you. I'm sick. Get away! Get away from me! Sick of you. I'm gonna burn your hats.
Get on topic. Stay on topic.
I'm sad. I'm really, really sad. I'm really sad. I swear to God, I'm really, really sad. But I'm proud.
So which one is it? You sad and you're proud? You sad and you're proud. And then what makes you so proud? Because you was the same one when they had the New York, when they had the flood in New York, you was the same one saying that you was done with Biden and where's Trump at? Now you wishy-washy. Now I guess they paid you a handsome amount. That's what it is. You did it for the money. I'm already here. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that she did it for the money. Put a 2 in the chat if you believe that she did it out of sincerity. Put a 3 in the chat if you believe she really don't even like Kamala. She's just faking on all across the board. I think it's a stunt with all of them. I think all of them playing. Let's go.
I want to apologize. A lot of people are shocked and grieving today, but I think as America, what we really need to do is apologize. First, I apologize to Gaza because Trump has said that he will allow Israel to completely roll over Gaza. He has supported Israel completely settling the West Bank.
The hate still continues. Let's go ahead.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you. I love all of this. All of the people who voted for him will be like happy and they'll just be celebrating. And everyone else, everyone who feels threatened by him is fucking scared. Like we're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends.
If you've lost faith in humanity, and this is your villain origin story, if you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
You will never make me give up hope, no matter what you say.
Oh my God. Smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. we done with that one now, right? Let's go right back to Charleston and Say Cheese interview. Let's react to that as well, because let's continue to react to that one. I just wanted to show you guys the liberal woman, or the modern woman, or the people that they just can't. They've been lied to with delusion. So maybe, hopium killed a lot of people. But let's continue.
Put up a good fight though.
Well, because she went and got the holes of the industry. Man, she went and got people that shake their ass and get a nigga's attention. Free concert, y'all.
Facts.
We're gonna give y'all a free concert. We know y'all like music. We know y'all like to shake your ass. So she went and got the generous, the low level, the skull buckets, the ball, the
Bottom
broken
feeders,
spell, the women who got high mileage on their pussy, antique cars. And she went and got refurbished motors. She ain't wouldn't go, man, no. So yeah, I was nervous only because I know between the women and the homosexuals, they really can push a vote.
Yeah. A lot of people feel like Camilla was qualified. I
noticed she never answered a direct question.
Facts.
Never.
She never answered it. She never would answer a direct question. And she said the same thing Obama said. I can't do nothing for y'all because we black. Because y'all black. I'm not gonna do nothing for just black people. Man,
for everybody. Yeah.
I'm for everybody. But everybody else came in and done something for gays, for Asians, for Ukrainians, for Israel. So they're doing something directly for those people. Why you can't do nothing for them?
So what is Trump? What is Trump doing for black people?
Well, for one, you can't forget what he did to the HBCU. Our black kids who Dion left. He gave them more money than they have ever been given historically. Then he created opportunity zones. That's why more black people were able to start LLCs and businesses under his administration than ever before.
Facts.
Because of those opportunity zones. So just that alone, homie, not only that, he done freed some. Yeah. He freed. Homie, he freed some. And he gonna free some more. So he done a lot, Sean, that they won't do and that they had done. And they keep bringing up, well, he used to be a slumlord to black people. You gotta be a slumlord to black people. They gonna tear up your shit. Giving them projects, food stop eating, baby, nigga, they gonna tear up an apartment complex. Between them brothers and them uncles and them homeboys that's playing like they friend but getting that pussy, standing in the front yard, they gonna run the grass down. Won't no grass grow. Where them niggas at? Black people come take the life away out of a community when they move in. Give them 5 to 10 years, your community will be run down with a bunch of black people. Trump and them ain't wrong for saying we don't want to rent the. If I had a spot, I wouldn't rent the niggas. So, no, homie, they are.
Now that's racist, though.
Well, it's not racist. Homie, man, you see, you went to Sam Houston High School. That used to be an upstanding community.
That shit hood as hell now.
The worst strip code and all.
Yeah, it's the worst. Yeah.
Because the black woman brought her and her fatherless kids.
Yeah.
Everywhere
all the white people left. All the white people left once the black people came.
Because we're gonna run it down. So trash out the window, we gonna pee on the sidewalk.
Facts.
Once the kids start getting to middle school, they start becoming delinquent, breaking windows, busting bottles. Because man, homie, we gonna run some shit down and just being truthful and honest, homie. We're not builders. We don't build up communities as a race of people. We don't produce good things coming out of our community. Everything we produce, build, and create is a detriment wherever we go. We're going to play loud music in the middle of the night. We're going to have them scat packs, motor, all in the middle of the early in the morning. People got to go to work. We're nothing. We're nothing to want to entangle with. The best thing Donald Trump and them can do, homie, bring back segregation. Force us to work and live amongst each other away from them and see how we do. Force us to do it. Make us do it. Because I know that when you put all the niggas in jail, you know how to come together and eat out the same commissary bowl. I noticed that. So force us to come back together by way of segregation. take integration away from us and see how well we do. I bet we run the white people.
Are you getting a lot of hate right now online?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of hate. But boy, that's why I'm dressed how I'm dressed. I've been riding around the highway, letting my Trump flag fly out. I got this the first MAGA hat I got. Look how ragged it is. This when Donald Trump came to Dallas, me and Jonathan Stewart went, and it was like almost 1 million white people out there. White man got up, gave Jonathan Stewart his seat. I said, boy, these the white folks I love. So I've been having these hats hang out the window. I've been raising the black fist to white people. So I've been getting a lot of hate. But nigga, hate is just like love. Because it's a thin line between the two. Just get them to come to the line. I don't care if you hate or love you. I didn't want you at that line.
Yeah, that's an OG hat right there. You can't sell that.
No. This is an heirloom, nigga. This go to the kids. That people like
that's an OG.
This memorabilia that's going to my grandchildren. We'll be in a family forever.
Angel Reese woke up this morning. She says that she's disappointed in us.
She and these dogs start selling pussy. Don't listen. She can't do nothing play basketball. Angel Reese might well just start selling pussy. I'll be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want a hoe. She got that hoe spirit. Is she a basketball player? Don't know about this. Don't no woman play basketball. No bulldog. Don't no real woman shoot no hoop. They learn home economics. All the ladies in bulldog be play. Yeah, so she been sales to get your OnlyFans. She'll make way more money OnlyFans than trying to shoot a jump shot.
Yeah, she's transitioning, man. I mean, she was open. She said that she only makes $74,000 a year. But she makes more money.
Man, give me some pussy. I'll get her that. I'll double that a year. And we ain't got to fuck all the time. Yeah, we just fuck sometime and hang out. But no, man, she ain't transitioning. She really want to be a hoe. Look how she dressed. Look how she take her pictures. She really want to be the hoe. She the only woman in the basketball league that displaying the sexuality online that she doing. She really want to be a hoe. She want to be one of the rappers a hoe.
Maybe she's bringing more dudes to become WNBA fans, though. That's what you say you want to see. You say you want to see girls dressed butt naked and shoot hoops.
She ain't doing what Shaq. Shaq told her to go dunk in her panties. She should follow Shaq lead. Bitch, go dunk in them panties. But yeah, I like to see her online. I wouldn't want to go see her play basketball. Unless they're in the Victoria's Secret panties and bra running up and down the court in some red bottom heel. Other than that, they won't see them always play basketball. Yeah, and they won't see them dunk. They can't none of them dunk.
Yeah, Cardi B's upset too. She says she hates all of us.
Man, we hate her like her. Let her get that pussy away to a nigga while she pregnant. Let a nigga come on the baby head. She don't let a nigga get that pussy on the baby, come on the baby head. Man, how low down can you be? You wrong, yeah. And not only that, we can't forget Cardi B said she used to drug me and rob. So who give a fuck about a bitch like that? Yeah, you supposed to play the nigga out the money. Don't, man, come on, that nigga tricking with you, you go drug me? Bitch, you can play me out the money. You can talk me out the money. You ain't got to do this. Yeah, I'm going to come back and give you some more. So you going to fuck up for show money for that one-time money. You a no good riding dirty leg bitch for real. So ain't nobody paying Cardi B no mind. And I just want to remind everybody, Cardi B ain't black. She a Latin. She ain't no black sister. Nicki Minaj is the queen y'all supposed to be listening to. Nicki Minaj didn't fuck her way to the top. Cardi B did. Cardi B only bitched her way to the top. Nicki didn't get nobody no pussy. They were trying to get it to her. She was all around the big nigga. So nigga, we ain't paying attention to no hoe that got a speech impediment.
I think Camilla had a dream team. I mean, who else? Glorilla.
She didn't have a dream team. She had some funky hoes. She
had a nightmare. To me, she had a nightmare on her hand. She thought that was gonna work. People are waking up than ever before.
Had some dirty leg hoes who pussy probably stank.
Beyonce was a good pickup.
Beyonce wasn't a good pickup.
For the people who are easily influenced, she got the right people.
She got the right entertainers. She didn't get the right people.
Facts.
Man, the right people will be the sister.
Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought about this one. Got off subject a little bit, but let me know what you think about this one. Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Wanted to bring that to you. Let me know what you thought about Eric Adam and him ending the debit cards for the migrants, and what effects would that have on the world. And also let me know what you thought about Charleston White and this election, or the recap of the election, and why are people, especially women, crying and doing all these extremities, right, because of the results. On that note, peace, blessings, and love, and remember, positivity over negativity always.